Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Tasteless Gentlemen. Dominic.
Booyakasha.
What up? Alex?
R.I.P. Vern Troyer.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ooh. It's a sad day. We forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little dude.
We'll do a little dedication.
By the way, yeah, real quick, apparently there was a sex tape that was supposed to come out.
Vern Troyer?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Fuck yeah.
Laying midget pipe.
Well, apparently he blocked it. He settled with the people who were gonna sell it. So now we're all deprived of the sex tape.
Well, he's dead. Release that shit.
I know, right?
So he settled and then he mysteriously dies?
No, this was like
Illuminati through your body.
This was a long time ago. It was apparently it was some server and wannabe actress in LA.
When you're Vern Troyer, you got servers to choose from, dude. You don't have fucking
that's it, yeah.
A-list actresses.
Yeah, or just people in general.
But you still did better than all of us combined, so
sure.
Good on you, Vern. Scoop pie.
Hello, Clarice.
Ziggy, stop eating my hand. Hello, Clarice.
If you look at Dom's story there, he threw up on me.
Oh, yeah.
Ziggy threw up on me.
Unfortunately, the camera was not rolling when Ziggy vomited all over
That was it.
Scoop's
That was our
face.
ticket to fame.
It was.
Yeah.
We would have gotten viral.
You can't talk, so you got to vomit on people, and you can't even get that on camera, bud. Come on, dude.
Hopefully when we drop the E.
But
Yeah.
luckily,
Hopefully, please, Dom, so I can clean up more vomit tonight.
Ziggy's Vomits brought to you by
Hey.
William Painter Sunglasses.
Are they really?
Some of the best sunglasses on the planet.
Yes.
If you go to Amazon, you can check out. They have over 1,000 5-star reviews.
Just keep upping it by like 20 every time we
They
say
have
this.
16 million 5-star reviews
Every time.
every time, and
They've been dropped in a molten volcano
that's true.
and came out rock solid.
There was actually a History Channel whole show on the William Painter.
They did a whole
sunglasses.
Mythbusters on it.
Yeah. Actually, somebody shot with an AK-47 and couldn't even pierce the frame.
It
Not even close.
Bounced right off. It actually
right
hit
off.
the guy firing
Yeah.
the gun.
Killed him.
Yeah.
Killed
He's
him.
dead.
Craziness.
So the show's
R.I.P.
canceled
AK
now.
guy.
So if you use the discount code not on Amazon but on their website, William Painter, you can just Google that or link in the bio or
Fuck Scoop?
in the
Still the discount?
description. Yes, fuck Scoop for $25 off. And also our t-shirt shop.tastedgentlemen.com. We put up new designs all the time. I'm putting up today. It looks like it's Karl Marx. It looks like an NES, like the old NES shit. Mm-hmm. It looks like a game, but we're gonna put communist shit on there.
I imagine that a lot of people who listen to and watch the show have no idea who Karl Marx is.
No,
Or Nintendo.
Yeah,
well, come
that's
on.
true, valid.
Dude, that's a meme right now. Communism?
Yeah, of course.
That's a meme right now.
Hey,
Okay,
communism
let me-
will rise again.
Let me modify that
God
statement.
damn it.
They don't know Karl Marx outside of current memes.
All of our
yeah.
listeners have
But that's
listened
everything.
to or have read the Communist Manifesto.
They have.
It's mandatory to subscribe to the channel.
We have to actually require them to pass the test before becoming a part of it.
Yeah.
But for sure, all of our listeners have heard about Bill Cosby.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, one more thing with the William Painter.
Oh, yeah.
Our dear friend Patrick did get me a new, fresh pair of William Painters just this last week.
Nice. He's
So
supposed
thanks,
to be on the
Patrick.
show. Yes.
Yes, we talked about that too.
Yes.
Hey, give me some too. Some gold trim, some diamonds up across. Hey, Will, hook it up.
With your name on the side.
Yeah, with my name on the side.
Engraved.
I just want one of their Tux onesies or whatever.
Those things are those are outstanding.
I got one.
But yeah, free Bill
Cosby.
Cosby.
Free Bill Cosby.
That should be a shirt.
That's a
free
shirt.
Bill Cosby.
All right. Yeah. We'll make that. Free Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yes. You guys saw that his wife was defending him, right?
Yeah.
His wife is Felicia Rashad.
That's a ride or die.
I mean, I guess.
It is a right or die.
You're not
right?
wrong.
That's exactly what it is, right?
That's the definition.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
She's the one who's like, "Oh, my boyfriend. Hopefully he'll get out soon." Like, no, he killed 2 people. Chill out. Like, nobody wants your boyfriend out of jail.
Were they married the entire time this was taking place?
Entire time. And she compared it to something crazy. I don't remember what it was, but she was talking about how it's a witch hunt and all this.
They're destroying his legacy.
Yeah, in legacy. But she was comparing it to like the civil rights movement. Like no bullshit. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't like he's Malcolm X, but it was something like that. Where
It was, if you look at it, it's very similar to the "I Have a Dream" speech.
yeah, right. Like this fool's out here raping everybody.
Yeah. My favorite is when people are like, when women would defend, people like him or him specifically, and they're, "Oh, well, he didn't do anything to me. He was just a total gentleman." Yeah, like every woman a rapist encounters, he just rapes.
Yeah, like every murderer in the history of murdering wanted to fucking kill every person they came in contact with.
Ridiculous. It's 60. It was
that's not
60.
even logic. Yes,
60 women.
And he only got popped for one.
Why did it take so long to?
Yeah, 50
Quaaludes.
years, dude.
Well, he's super famous. That's why.
Yeah,
You can
Well,
get away with shit.
he was settling out of court too.
You gotta
So
do it.
over the years, he was settling lawsuits and shit like that.
I feel like for rape, that should be illegal.
Right?
To settle
I know,
out
yeah.
of court. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like
the thing is I guess a lot of women don't want to go through the trial, and so they'd rather just like settle and just be anonymous as opposed to being the fucking chick who accused Bill Cosby of rape.
I can dig it, but that's a problem. I mean, that's
It's a total problem.
yeah.
It's not.
Like, it's not their fault. I
Yeah.
can dig it, but Jesus.
I did see. That's what I saw most of from females, especially on Facebook and the interwebs in general. Was, well, you don't have any. You have no idea what it's like to try to come forth with this particular bit of information, especially if you're accusing someone who's famous.
Yeah, and no one will believe you. You know, sometimes.
And everybody's always like, "Oh, it's just for money." It's like if you're doing a lawsuit, you know, even that's not just for money. But nobody wants to be plastered across fucking MSNBC and Fox News and every fucking media outlet sketches of the fucking trial.
Especially him.
Especially him.
But there's a problem with these fucking twats that lie about it. That's also a problem. That you're ruining it for everybody.
You're
Like,
ruining people's lives. Dude.
Yeah, bitches ruin lives.
Standard.
But that happens, I feel like, either it's more in the media now or it really does happen more in this day and age.
What, the false accusations?
Especially, I think,
feel like it's not so much the false accusations we're dealing with right now. It's the like making, you know, an unwelcome pass or an unwelcome attempt to move on a woman.
well, now you can't say hi. I mean,
Well,
you're
no,
fucked.
I'm saying like trying to say that's the same as Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah,
Right, yeah. There's
know,
a lot of that going on. right
Yeah,
now.
like there's
Yeah.
got to be some degree of how bad somebody is.
There has to be delineation between all of that. Like,
For
this
everything.
is rape, this is not. You
Yeah.
can't just say that.
This gets you fired. This puts you in jail.
Yeah, you can't say that someone verbally fucking assaulting you is the same as having someone put a knife to your throat and penetrate you. It's not the same, dude.
So
it's
sexy.
not. I know
It
you
turned
just
out.
got hard, didn't you?
They interviewed millennials and they said something like 25% of millennial men, think that it's sexual harassment to ask a woman at the office out for a drink.
Oh my god.
Wait, so 1/4 of let's clarify this. Millennial right now is born between what years?
82 and whatever, like
See, I think
2000
most
or
people.
something like
19, 19. If they're 19 right now, that's like the cutoff.
See, I associate millennials with like very young. Like 82, you're fucking pushing 40.
So I mean,
You know,
there's
like you really are.
Yeah.
you're like 2.5, 3 years off 40. That doesn't strike me as a millennial.
that is, I mean, it's millennials have.
No, I get it. I
Yeah.
know that's the actual like the age range, but just to me, it doesn't make.
Well,
it doesn't fit.
you're Gen X, right?
Yeah, technically.
just hardly. But
Yeah.
it's like I'm just hardly a millennial.
Yeah.
It just blends over. It's like
Yeah.
I just don't associate. I have a difficult time associating like a 35-year-old with a 20-year-old.
Yeah, and I also think
Yeah.
part of what that number is people who haven't been in the workforce for a while, as far as like
Or at
office
all,
9 to 5
yeah.
hours or at
Yeah.
all, yeah. So I mean, like I think a lot of those people just don't understand workplace dynamic.
They don't. I guarantee it.
So, and also there's the point that like it might just be politically correct, and so they're saying it to feel better about themselves. Like, oh yeah, that's definitely sexual harassment.
Was this a legitimate survey by like a legitimate publication
yeah?
or
And
site?
I don't know, 25% is the exact number, but it was something in the 20s.
I just why it needs to go back to the 60s without all
Yeah.
the super rapey shit.
Yeah.
Like you know like
minus the rapey shit, increase in butt grabbing.
yeah,
like,
like that's not even rapey.
yeah, that's just a good job.
Yeah, but she can grab my butt too.
Yeah, no
I mean,
different than a chick walking by and slapping you on the dick.
It's no different.
Lightly.
It's no different than an NBA basketball game, which is all fucking ass grabbing.
I want to get jerked off in an office by a secretary.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
That's the only reason why I
While
want to
she's
work.
answering your calls.
Yes. I don't think that's unfair.
Underneath
mean,
the desk.
You want to raise or not?
If you want, if
That's
you
a
want,
valid question.
if you want to see some funky shit going on in the office, go work for a tech startup
I bet.
yeah, I bet. Yeah, 'cause
Or go work at a strip club.
or that too. Yeah,
Man, that would be a good book to interview fucking like security dudes who
Yeah.
worked at strip clubs.
Yeah. I bet the DJ or like the owner. There's got to be a creepy owner at every.
Oh, yeah.
I
for
feel
sure.
like they're all creepy owners at everyone. No,
100%.
Yeah.
Can you own a strip club without being creepy as fuck?
No, like that's a prerequisite.
Yeah.
Like, put it this way: Hugh Hefner wasn't not creepy until he was Playboy Hugh Hefner, right?
Yeah.
Like until you reach that. It's like when
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
it's like behavior of how people act. Like the way the way we act in general is far different than the vast majority of people our age act. People are more controlled and they kind of stay in their own little box. We act a little more wild.
Yeah, because you get put on the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful.
But like, if you act a certain way and you're not like rich and famous, people are like, oh, that guy's out of control, or he's fucking weird. As soon as you're famous, like, oh, he's eccentric.
Yeah. Oh, always.
Yeah, and then I'm like Johnny Depp. They're like, oh, Johnny Depp's eccentric. No, he's not. He's a fucking weirdo.
He's also very fucking annoying.
Yeah,
you watch like Conan. You guys seen any of that?
He's
shit?
boring as fuck.
Boring and annoying.
Recent Johnny Depp is very weird.
Very weird,
Dude. I think it was after the what is it? The River Phoenix situation, right?
What, when he passed away?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to see where you're going with this.
So he was at the club when he OD'd or whatever.
Out front.
Out front, yeah. So I think that like they said he got like super weird after that.
Wait,
he
wait.
kind of like went
Like that was the turning point for Johnny Depp?
Who was River Phoenix? I mean, I know the name kind of, but
He was in Stand
He
By
was
Me.
an actor, an up and coming actor. He was the brother of Joaquin Phoenix.
with the cleft lip.
Yeah.
And he was a big deal, and he died in an overdose.
Well, he wasn't a big. He was like.
He was
coming up in the Hollywood
and he
scene.
died overdose.
Yeah.
What was the movie?
I don't
Club.
remember. No. It was yeah. He did drugs. I don't know. I can't right now remember if it was heroin or if it was cocaine.
What was the club? It was like the
But
Elbow Room or something.
The Viper Room.
The Viper Room. That's what it is.
But
I've
it
been to
was
the Viper Room.
Elbow Room. That's a great name for a fucking bar.
That's a spot in San Francisco.
That's amazing.
That's dope.
Anyway, it was in front of the club that he passed away.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't want to die some stupid shit on like that. Like in public. I just want to die in my room, like lonely.
Like shitting on the toilet, like
Something.
Like
imagine
Elvis?
Everyone watches
Yeah.
you die.
Did Elvis really die on the toilet, or was that just?
I think
a
so.
myth?
I think he was constipated.
Did Chris Farley die on the toilet?
Blew an
No,
aorta.
I've seen his autopsy photo. Legit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You love going to the autopsy photo.
No, that
website.
one I didn't search out. I just ran across it on autopsies.com.
Everybody's accidentally come across
Autopsyphotos.com.
that, yeah.
But not autopsy, but crime scene. It was a crime scene. But he was laid out like with his arms like this, vomit, horrible, and it was some shitty room. Horrible photo. Horrible.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's
what was he
horrible.
doing?
Drugs.
Yeah,
A lot of them.
He went
threw up,
hard.
yeah. I think he died from asphyxiation.
I think if you die of an overdose, you're not leaving a real pretty corpse, dude.
No. Imagine if they find. What's that movie? 7.
Yeah.
I just watched that recently.
Where they get
With
the
Brad Pitt?
the head in the box or whatever.
Yeah, but it's just like every one of those deaths.
What's
are
in the
fucking-
box?
Dude, the one that I still think of from time to time, something will randomly trigger in my brain, and I'm like, that's fucking gnarly. Is the one where he put a gun to the dude's head and forced him to fuck that chick with the knife dildo?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine, dude?
That's my sex dungeon right
Yeah,
there.
right.
We're talking about that last show. Yeah.
A knife strap on?
Get it?
Yeah, shut that up her shit twat.
That's
horrible.
You just want that moment where she's going up the stairs of the basement and you like run around with the leather.
Yeah.
your
Don't try to
gimp
appropriate my culture. That's my culture you're talking about.
Yeah,
Don't try to
bro.
appropriate.
Those who are in the BDSM world, though, will refer to it as a culture for sure.
That is a culture, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's more of a fun lifestyle.
Really? I think it's a culture.
Well, what defines a culture, though? You know?
People that do the same shit at one
Yeah.
time.
I mean, that's not bad.
It's not inaccurate, no.
Yeah. I mean, there's like a bar culture. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we could call BDSM a culture, sure. Why not?
Sure.
I don't get there are all these people getting tied up, and they have these. I saw
The
ran
hooks?
across. Yeah, the hooks. But I saw a specific Instagram where it's a girl. It's a bunch of photos of her tied up, and they have these specific knots and shit.
Yep.
What's the difference? I don't get it.
It's like the only time in a Boy Scout's life where like that training was going to pay off.
I have talked to chicks though that find if you have the ability to tie knots, they find it sexy.
Dude, I would have like the shittiest knots, the
Legitimately.
ones that you couldn't even get undone.
Like where you just tie a bunch of normal knots
Yeah,
36 times. Yeah.
And then
Super
meanwhile, I'm
shitty. Yeah.
spending 30 minutes. I'm like, should I just get the fucking scissors? What the fuck should I do?
Do they change the name?
It's not Boy
What?
Scouts
It's
no
not
more?
Boy Scouts anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
what
they're
is it, just
removing
Scouts?
the boy.
It's a Scouts dash BSA. which
Whatever,
Boy Scouts of
good.
America.
Just get it over
What?
with.
Yes, and now they're allowing females, and it's so funny. So all these feminists are the ones that are pushing all this shit, and now the Girl Scouts, they're pissed. It's a different organization.
Pedophiles like,
Yeah, right. But they're all mad because they're gonna take all the females.
Good.
They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they should have no Girl Scouts then either.
It's just the whole
Yeah,
thing's
but if
dumb.
you're a Boy Scout, you're stoked.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Are you though?
If you're a 13-year-old and you're camping
Finally.
with some hot chick you've had a crush on,
let's be real. The Boy
Yeah, you
Scouts
are.
were always the nerdiest kids.
No.
guilty. I have photos somewhere. We could post that somewhere. I have a photo.
To
of me
me,
as a Cub
it's
Scout.
like being on when I was on a soccer team or a baseball team or back when I was a kid. Like,
I get it.
I didn't want to be
no,
around chicks.
girls are icky.
Yeah, true.
It's
No,
gross.
girls are
I want to fucking hang out with the boys, talk shit.
I always
jam
hated-
my finger in their butt.
You know,
I
normal
always-
guy stuff.
I always hated when you're practicing basketball at a gym, basketball practice, and there's like a women's practice down the thing, and then the coaches are like, "Oh, let's do a scrimmage."
Yeah,
Ooh, I used to love that shit.
and they're just falling over.
Yeah, they're just falling over in the paint.
'Cause they're worthless.
shooting from the chest, like shot putting it up, and you're just swatting them down.
Dude, I used to love that shit. Hey, everybody just try to dunk. It's dunk on everybody.
I mean, you were
That's
playing.
because when
you were
Don
playing
was
with
that
some-
age, he was 6 foot
Yeah.
fucking 12.
You were playing with some different kids than me.
also known as 7 feet.
And there's nothing worse than a girl crossing you up though. There's nothing, and you just want to hack the shit out of her. You're trailing. I want to fucking smack this shit in the head.
There was always only one girl that could like semi compete.
Oh, always. That's always how it is.
Yeah, just one. Like that's like the best, the highest quality athlete that they have.
I hate them all.
Yeah.
I hate 'em
Why?
all.
Wait, so what was the reasoning behind it? Because it was sexist?
Yeah, basically because it's sexist.
So what's the argument for Girl Scouts then? Because it's the same
cookies.
exact thing.
They're selling
yeah.
crack in their cookies. That's the only reason that they're there.
What's funny, the
So
Girl
because
Scouts,
they make feminists fat and happy, then that's okay? That's
Yeah, the
okay?
body
I'm just
acceptance.
getting this straight. here.
I don't know. I mean, I would
Why not-
assume eventually they're gonna have to change. They're gonna have to merge. I don't get
it's
it.
like the WWE and the WCW. Why not just combine the
together.
two? Yeah.
For the culture.
We're not that far off. I don't think we're that far off from just everything is just there's no more delineation between boys and girls.
I always felt like Boy Scouts was kind of creepy anyway.
a little bit.
Some random dude, and he's gonna take your kids camping. Like
Any time there's a guy that's involved with kid shit, I'm always skeptical.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
was it called? The skeptical
Skeptical,
hippo eyes.
yeah.
They're like,
I never liked the shorts.
a healthy distrust.
Yeah.
yeah, the shirts.
No, the shorts. They're
Oh, the-
always fucking small. I was like, man,
Yeah,
give me
they
some
were
longer
short shorts.
Booty shorts. They got Dom in booty shorts. They cut up his ass cheek is hanging out.
Wait,
He's like, I don't get it.
You were a Boy Scout, Don?
Yeah, for a little bit. For like a
I
year
wasn't
and a
ever.
half.
I don't think I ever went to Boy Scout. I was a Cub Scout. I know that.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
Maybe
It's,
I'll-
it's
maybe
just,
I'll
the, it's
come
just the
back.
age, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
you're
I
a
was
Cub
young.
Scout, a Boy Scout, then like an Eagle Scout, right?
All right, well, I was one of those. Either Cub or boy. I think boy.
I never had time for that shit. I would always look like I'll just go fishing with my uncle. I'm not going with these creepers.
I was playing like
I didn't have that.
sports took up enough time for me. Shit.
Yeah, you were the real jock.
Yeah.
Clearly superior.
Yeah, I played fucking baseball, soccer, and basketball. That's really
At that age, I think. Yeah, I did.
That's
too.
all.
I never played soccer. I did everything else. So. All those
Scoop was
fucking
dunking
sports.
in fucking middle
Yeah.
school.
Fucking elementary. He was dunking in kindergarten, dude.
When did you shoot up in height?
I think I was probably like 6'2" in 9th grade. And
I
then,
saw.
like,
I saw one photo of you on a basketball team when you were younger, and you were like fucking
yeah.
towering over.
Well, yeah.
everyone.
By the time I was like junior, I was probably like 6'5" or 6'6", something like that.
It's always so weird, like when you're going through elementary school, middle school, and then high school with basketball, is because the dude who was playing center in elementary school ends up being like the point guard down the road because he doesn't grow anymore.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
stopped.
for sure.
He
Yeah.
stopped.
Or the
fucking
girls are
growing.
always super tall.
Yeah,
That's so disrespectful.
I know. They really do fuck you over.
Yeah, they fuck you over, and they were kind of aggressive. Like, you ever get hit by a chick in elementary school?
It's because they just flail around.
But
Like,
like, I
hit-
just mean like actually like smack you.
Yeah, I
Like,
thought you
that's-
meant while playing basketball.
I got actually smacked a few times, and they're bigger than you. You're just like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is this shit?
I remember,
Hyenas?
I remember when they used to run faster in like 3rd grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they don't do shit
No, they just sit around and squat out babies.
and annoy the shit out of me.
Don't even cook no more.
Complain when
That's
you,
a good point.
That is.
Jeez. Keep running the non-cookers now.
Do you really?
What are you doing?
Is that what you've been running into lately?
Yeah, just like non-cookers.
Like they just outright say that they don't cook, or you
Basically.
just you hang out long enough and
Nah,
realize
they
it.
basically say fucking they don't cook.
Dude, where are you getting this fucking money to eat out 3 times a day, dude? Not
That
you, but
crack
them.
money,
Yeah,
baby.
credit that throwing that pussy out, man. Peel that
Yeah.
purse.
they don't have to budget drinks on the weekend. Shit.
That's a good point. That's
It's
a good
dude,
point.
if you eat out fucking every day, it adds up so fast.
Oh, of course.
Quit making me feel bad.
I know. I'm starting to feel. I'm like,
Hey.
damn.
You
I've
live
been
your life,
fucking up.
man. You live your life.
Told you I
Do
don't
what
like
you gotta do.
dishes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, he's the one who does what is
Paper
it? Paper plates all day.
Paper skillets, paper pots.
You're appropriating broke culture.
Yeah, right.
Don't do that.
Next thing you know, you're gonna be making ramen. Come on. Have a
Then
little
you're
respect.
appropriating Asian culture if you're making ramen all day, dude.
Yeah.
You guys heard about this chick, right?
Don't even get me started. Fucking hell, dude.
So I know this story generally. I just saw the tail end of the other
Wasn't a
reaction.
whole lot to it, but
Yeah, so this girl, you know how everyone takes prom photos and whatever. I didn't go to prom photos. You guys go to prom?
No,
I got
yeah.
asked. Otherwise, I wasn't gonna go, but I got
Fair
asked.
enough. Did you wear a crazy suit?
Nah.
I know you're talking
Oh
about.
yeah.
That's black culture. Right there.
Was it purple?
He probably.
As soon as you said that, I'm just.
Hold
As soon
on.
as you said crazy suit, I'm like, he's pointing at Dom. I wasn't even
I'm-
really looking.
Gator boots.
I'm imagining he also brought his mom too. That's a popular one.
You got a limo.
Mama was pregnant with me at her prom, so she couldn't go. So I'm gonna bring her to my prom.
No, none of that. That's a
No
regular
crazy
shit.
suit?
Nah, it's a regular shit, man. I wasn't loud like that.
Yeah.
Checking. So
We're gonna
this girl takes prom photos, and she's wearing like a traditional Chinese dress. You know,
It was
like
a nice dress, actually.
Nice dress.
Was,
like
it, was it
Chung
even
Li.
traditional, or was
Yeah.
it just sort of?
No, it was
it was traditional. Yeah, it was.
It wasn't like a kimono, but if you saw it, you would say, "Oh, that's a traditional."
Yeah.
Well, I was like
Chinese
trying
dress.
to figure out if it was like traditional in the sense that it's like straight from China, or like a designer. Just
No,
kind
she.
of,
From what I heard when I saw just a bit of the interview that she did with I don't know call it CNN whatever. She said that she wanted a unique dress and she went to a thrift shop and saw that one and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I fell in love with it." So
Which
she got
fair fucking enough.
Yeah, if it looks dope, like wear that shit.
So she gets the dress. She takes photos. They go up on Twitter and a few other places. One specific guy, Jeremy something Lin or Lee or something like that. He's the one who wrote.
it's like land or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but he wrote this long, it's like 10-point, paragraph
On
or
Twitter?
whatever. Yeah, about how this is so offensive and appropriating culture and going on and on and on and on. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. And he's not even like he's not from, or he's American. That's the that's the biggest problem I have with it. Is like he's American and you're talking about traditional Chinese culture. I'm not saying you don't have a right to say anything because you can say whatever the fuck you want, but like I couldn't talk about Jamaican culture. Like don't do that. I've lived here my whole life.
Yeah.
What the fuck do I know about
Well,
Jamaican
so-
culture?
Who's the Gabriel Iglesias, the fat comedian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He he always gets called Mexican here. He went to do a show in like some Middle Eastern country for a bunch of like wealthy sheiks, and he was like, dude, they were so happy to have me there afterwards. Just so happy to have American here. And he's like, I had to go halfway around the world just to be called an American.
Makes sense.
But yeah, so and the other thing that they were freaking out about, she was taking photos. I don't remember what it was, but it was like she took photos.
Well, taking a photo is Asian appropriate culture.
Right. Yeah, right. But they were doing something with their hands, but they were all doing it. And she was the only one in a dress like that. Well, they're freaking out, and he's talking about, he's.
I think
saying-
they did something like
Yes, yeah,
something like that.
So all of that is from a podcast from H3H3.
Yep, that's what it was, yeah.
He always does Papa Bless.
no reference to Asian culture whatsoever.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Papa Bless and the other guys behind her are doing Vape Nation, which you've ever seen that on YouTube. and he does two characters, Papa Bless and he does a bunch, but Papa Bless and Vape Nation.
And that's what they were doing.
And that's what they were doing. They weren't doing fucking bowing konnichiwa. That's Japanese.
Yeah. Same shit.
Same shit.
Stoop
Fuck 'em.
doesn't speak Asian as well as he used to.
I don't speak about them Asians.
Well, here's what I don't get. So when they talk about culture appropriation, like when does it become?
Stop?
No. When does it stop? Yeah, obviously that. But I mean, when does it become? According to them, like what's their line when it becomes cultural appropriation? Like for example, for Passover, my dad's not Jewish, but he'd wear a yarmulke, during Passover.
I'm sure there are people who would say that that's cultural appropriation.
Yeah,
And
but
probably people not from the community.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
Of course not.
Yes, every time it's somebody
Yeah.
not even involved.
my family would never say anything. They know he wasn't chosen. Like just let him fucking entertain himself. That's all.
And how is that not a sign of respect? And in like kind of like you're saying, and you guys kind of both said, but when does it stop, or like when does it start?
Here's an example I think would be cultural or just insensitive, I guess, but I guess you can call it cultural appropriation. Is like, let's say I went to an Indian reserve and uninvited, and I was just wearing like a chieftain headdress and was going, like that would be
Wait, face paint or no?
face paint, of course.
All right,
Of course.
just checking.
That's
With
definitely
the bone
offensive.
through my nose.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
But
I agree with you, like, because that is too far. But it depends on your intent for sure. Because you know that's it could be coming from a good place. It's not appropriate, but you don't know that. You're not going there. Well, you could be going there like fuck these Indians. You know what I mean? All right, fair enough. Like
the Redskins.
But to me, that has nothing to do with appropriation. That's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you're right. You hit the nail on the head. It has to be determined by intent.
Yeah. But we don't do anything by intent anymore. It's never by intent.
It's the difference between telling like a rape joke at a comedy club and then going to like a battered women's shelter and telling rape jokes.
Right.
Well, this is I fucking mentioned
Appropriating
this.
culture.
I mentioned this
Rape culture!
I mentioned this in the group text, and this
Bill
is what-
Cosby knows about that.
What I don't understand is like how people can go to fucking Stagecoach and literally take the American flag and make any article of clothing humanly possible at Stagecoach, like fucking chicks with their huge fake tits hanging out, and they've got a fucking top that they made out of an American flag, and no one fucking loses their minds.
What's
no one says
Stagecoach?
anything.
It's schooling.
It's the
that's-
festival that always happens after Coachella. It's a country music.
It's
festival.
like,
It's like EDC.
it's the redneck version.
But like it's literally jocks walking around in fucking like short, tight American
Yeah.
flag overalls.
Instead of doing Molly, they do Skull.
Dude, it's,
And they do the Budweiser beer tower where you take one. The wizard staff.
And
That's
then
what it's
instead
called.
of normal sex, they fuck their cousin.
Standard.
Hey, that was the one that was in Vegas last year, was it?
no.
No,
Okay,
no.
okay.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was Route 91
All right,
festival.
all right.
I don't think that one's happening again.
No, but so when does it become cultural appropriation? Because learning someone's language, for sure not, right? I mean, that's a sign of fucking respect and living. I mean, you're trying to
But
get
that's what
around
I'm
it.
saying. I think that no matter what, someone
think-
would say it's cultural
I think
appropriation.
something that should be considered cultural appropriation is people that go down to Mexico and try to like order everything in Spanish. Dos cervezas.
But is that though?
No, that's what if you're
That's
trying.
just-
What if you're
I'm
honestly
joking.
trying?
I'm joking.
Look, motherfucker!
It's annoying more than anything. Like the gringo, dos cervezas. You know, I'm like, shut the fuck up. That guy speaks English.
I remember trying to get coke from a cab driver in Mexico.
Cocaina?
Dude, that's all I could. I was
Coca,
like,
por favor, coca.
and he was like, huh? And he's doing like the motion, you know,
Yeah.
key bump motion. And I was like, yeah, sí, cocaína. And I was like, un able? Ocho?
Ocho pelota.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty funny.
I remember buying weed in Cancun was the sketchiest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, I mean, people are dying down there.
Yeah.
right. Cancun is
By
This was
pretty
bef-
significant
this was
numbers
before,
too.
This was before all of that. So, well, I mean, it wasn't as bad as it is now. Dude, when I went to Cancun for my brother's bachelor party, like a week before we were there was a shootout in downtown Cancun with drug lords.
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That place is falling apart.
Yeah, they found 5 people who were tortured and stuffed into like fucking suitcases last week or just a few
Jeez.
days ago.
Not trying to go out like
that's
that.
a lot of work.
What, to torture someone or put them in a
Put
suitcase?
them in a suitcase.
Yeah, well,
Like
yeah,
it's
what's
hard
the
enough.
purpose?
It's hard enough packing my own shit. Like I don't want to like
Just roll them up in a carpet.
I'm
Yeah.
sure they're not thinking about it when they're hacking up the body with a chainsaw.
the Italians had it right, dude. You just roll them up in the fucking carpet. You throw them in the car, dump them in the fucking Hudson.
We're gonna fit you
Nah.
for some cement shoes.
The cartel got it right, dude. They chop you up and dump you in acid.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the move, right?
or
Yeah.
feed you to
or
pigs.
pigs. Yeah, pig farm.
Or lime. You can do lime too. It eats.
Lime?
Eats away. Yeah.
How to Get Away with Murder by the Tasteless Gentlemen.
Well,
Yeah,
check
lime.
out my sex dungeon.
So we haven't really answered it. When does it become a cultural
I
appropriation?
I don't know if there's a concrete answer to that, dude.
I think it become. I don't know. Maybe if like you really buy into it, that's you. Like, have you ever seen those people who like do karate or whatever, and then they legitimately think they're Chinese?
But it's not coming from a bad plate. That's my thing.
I mean, then if you need just a general definition, it would have to be if you do it with the intent of mocking or harassing or you
Yeah.
know making fun of someone's culture.
Well, okay, what
Intentionally.
about like remember a couple years ago that guy got in trouble for dressing up like Lil Wayne, like blackface and all that. Is that appropriation?
So
Someone would say it was.
here's what I'll say about blackface is that it wouldn't be a bad thing if there wasn't like this super racist history behind it.
Yeah,
Right, I
you know
agree
what
with
I
that.
mean?
But
Like-
if you do I do agree. I do agree on some level. But
Like there's got to be some kind of context involved. Like,
but it's the same thing. It's like he's not dressing up like Lil Wayne because he hates Lil Wayne.
No,
and he's
no,
running
no.
up and he just wants to drop M-bombs and
Yeah.
fucking
No.
burn a black church.
although maybe
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like, I just think it's so
Well,
sticky
it's like
yeah.
Ted Danson when he was dating Whoopi Goldberg came out on like a roast or whatever. with blackface and eating a watermelon.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
That's pretty offensive.
But the most offensive part is that he was dating Whoopi Goldberg.
yeah,
Like,
I thought she was a lesbian.
No, we just assumed that.
That chick is annoying as fuck.
Nah,
Yeah, for
she's got to
sure.
be a lesbian.
She's
I
gotta be.
thought she was too.
Thought she
It's
was
like
banging
Oprah,
box.
how everybody thinks Oprah is a lesbian.
Oprah is a lesbian. You never see her with that fucking dude.
That dude.
What was
yeah.
her ex? Stedman? Was
That's her husband, isn't it?
Did they get
I thought
divorced?
they got divorced or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't follow Oprah.
Too much
Yeah,
money.
too much bread. That dude probably such a bitch. She probably can't get shit out of her.
Dude, I'd be yes ma'am in all fucking
Fuck
day,
yeah,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, I'd be bringing girls home for her.
That's why you guys can't date fucking
Wealthy
chicks who have
women?
money.
Yeah.
Because you're doing that bullshit. You think fucking homeboy, what's his name with the light skin in the eyes, jail guy?
Oh, that light skinned dude
Yeah,
that was all
jail
over.
guy.
Jail Bay.
Yeah,
Whatever the fuck
I
his
know
name
you're
was.
talking about.
Yeah, like
He's the
dating
smartest
a
man in
billionaire.
the world.
Really?
Yeah,
He did
he got her pregnant.
He knocked her up.
Who is this?
It was so unfair. I'll go through that process to get that outcome.
Yeah, he knocked her up. He's a brilliant man.
Wait, who is this?
Fuck.
Jail Bay.
The guy who was his mugshot went viral. He like light eyes and
Oh
tattoo
yeah,
face.
looking kind of like Lenwood.
Yeah, and then he got a modeling fucking contract
He got a
with
modeling
some
gig, yeah.
fucking was it maybe Guess or someone?
Something, yeah.
And now
Calvin
he
Klein, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
And then he just nutted inside a billionaire.
And now she's legitimately an heir. Well, she's an heiress to be a billionaire. She's
She's
Italian.
Italian chick. She's hot as fuck.
good for him.
Yeah, she's hot as fuck.
Fuck that nigga, man. I want
It's
that to be me.
it's like the dude who married Serena Williams. I mean,
Alex
he had,
O'Hanlon?
Yeah, he had some money, but he didn't have Serena Williams money.
I mean, he's probably worth like $40 million or something like that.
Yeah,
no,
you're
it's
doing
less
okay.
than that.
No, he started Reddit and a few other. He's like one of the first investors in like PayPal or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like he's
worth
money.
a bit.
She's
Yeah.
worth way more than him, though.
Right, but I'm just saying, like,
He's
if
already
you-
got money.
Yeah,
Like-
if you have $40 million and your girl has 300, there's not.
No.
After a certain amount
At
of
that
money,
point,
there's
it's
not.
irrelevant.
Yeah,
Not to
guess.
mention she could beat his ass too. I'm sure.
that fucking
Definitely.
ass.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think she's very attractive
I know.
personally. I think it's more of a fetish thing for a lot of people.
Me too. Yeah.
But that ass
She's
though,
built like a thoroughbred.
she is. Yeah,
Her arms are ridiculous, dude.
and for sure you could beat her ass. Don't fucking.
And her tits are good.
You can knock
Are
the
they?
chick out in 2 seconds.
She got nice tits.
I wasn't aware.
Where's her sex tape? God damn it!
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that boy.
Yeah, that ass slapping.
Yeah.
Those cheeks clapping together.
Oh, she's probably drinking Gatorade.
No,
and
those
having,
cheeks aren't moving. They're just like.
Nah, that's real booty, dog.
Yeah.
that shit is moving, son.
Yeah, but
I
it's
haven't
all
really
muscle.
analyzed it that
I
much.
don't know.
So you're like, no.
I need to reanalyze
That
it. apparently.
jungle.
You just need to watch it. You just need,
I need to watch it in slow
yeah,
motion
you just need to watch a tennis match.
Yeah.
That jungle boy.
with the drums in the background.
Do you think she does the same grunts as tennis?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
Those are so annoying.
those are.
That would get annoying real quick.
My grandpa would always watch tennis, and he would leave that shit on, and you'd be sitting there, and all you hear is nonstop.
I never really understood watching tennis.
Me neither.
It's awful.
My mom watches our mom. You don't know the first thing about tennis. She said, I know, but they black. So
I mean,
so
support.
watching them. Yeah, she support the culture.
It's for the culture, exactly.
Like,
It's like
golf,
Bill Cosby's wife. You got to support.
I get golf on some level.
I don't
guess.
understand golf. My
Golf?
dad used to watch golf, and I'd sit there.
I can't
and
watch. Yeah, I can't watch it on TV. But if you're there, it's fun.
I've never been.
If you're playing or watching it.
If you're drinking and watching it, like
But if you're drinking, you could say fucking watching paint dry is hilarious.
yeah, it's awesome.
I can
exactly.
watch anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so if you go to like a tournament, I went to the farmer. What is it? The farmers?
Yeah,
See, up in La Jolla?
Yeah, up in the Torrey Pines.
Torrey Pines over there.
And it's
A
just
lot of ass running
a
around.
lot of ass, and it's just a huge. It's,
Really?
it's basically
Yeah.
like a bar, dude. Like there's just tent after tent of
Yeah.
booze, and you just go and you walk along. I got my boy used to work there, so he had the hookup of like getting in for free and everything.
Dude, this is
It
this
ain't
is
cheap.
uncracked territory.
It ain't cheap
Yeah,
to
it's not
fucking
cheap.
drink there.
I didn't think about that. All those fucking white chicks, those blonde white chicks walking around.
Hell yeah.
And all the cougars from La Jolla.
Hell yeah. Looking for a rich nigga.
Ooh, and walk 18 holes, have a beard every hole. By the 18th hole, I am
Fuck.
cement.
I didn't watch one golf club swung the entire fucking time.
They just kept turning back at you like, shh.
Yeah.
You're screaming.
Defense. I think if they wanted to make golf exciting, they should just have defenders back there. with like baseball bats or fucking some shit, knocking the ball away.
Hit it out the air.
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles, yeah. Make it dangerous.
Bears.
Yeah,
Damn,
like
alligator,
release
bit my
some
hand off.
leopards. Like you got to swing before the leopard gets to you.
That'd be so terrifying.
It's like a mixture between gladiator and golf.
I like it. I think it's a good idea.
Because it really is the most arrogant sport when you think about it.
It's taking up a bunch of land. They're wasting a bunch of water.
And it's
Yeah.
all like the prime land, the
Prime.
pristine real
Yeah,
estate.
it's on like think about Torrey Pines. It's right there on the fucking
Pebble Beach,
yeah,
dude.
Pebble Beach.
Fuck.
that property over there is probably worth like $200-300 million.
Oh yeah,
that whole
easy,
area over
if
there.
not more.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just dumping water on it.
It's
every
literally
day.
some of the best, like probably the most prime real estate in the world.
And think-
Certainly in the United States.
And think about
Yeah.
this too: how lazy and elite of a sport it is. They dropped the wood clubs because they were too heavy.
They drive a fucking cart.
Yeah,
They don't even walk.
Well, in all fairness, at least the professionals walk, but they don't even carry their own bags.
Yeah.
I have a real hard time referring to golf as a sport when
No.
if there's other sports like soccer. Soccer is a fucking
Well, you don't
sport.
consider it a sport because
No, I'm
like
saying I have a hard time putting it in the same category.
It's a competition.
it's a sport. Stop it.
Is darts a sport?
No.
Okay, then we could sit here and argue. Well, at what point does it become fishing is considered
know.
a sport?
I can't consider that. A
What
sport.
about-
Hunting is considered a sport.
Can't consider that a sport.
Whoa, why not hunting? Sorry, let me cut you
no,
off.
you good, you
Why
good,
not
you good.
hunting?
I didn't say no.
You
he
mean
did.
you're hiking for fucking 20 miles, and then you got to lug that fucking thing out of there. You got to pick it up and carry whatever it is. Your
I
moose.
think Alex is saying there's no competition.
Well, there's
really.
competition, obviously. I mean, there is a winner, right? Like,
What in hunting?
Well, there's hunting contests.
Definitely
and
not
shit,
the
right?
animal.
No, they don't. I mean,
Fucking Bambi.
Took that L.
they might have hunting tournaments, but it's not like fishing, dude. Hunting is more of a solitary endeavor.
They have legit fishing tournaments. Don't
Yes.
They?
Yeah.
There are guys who make
They're-
millions of dollars a year.
turn
I've
on-
fished in fishing tournaments.
turn
yeah.
turn on ESPN at like 6 a.m.
How do you get good at fishing?
Yeah. What the fuck?
It's to most people, yeah. It's
you just
luck,
learn- you just
but
learn how to
it's-
wait.
There's if you're fucking. I mean, I could go. There's this.
Wait,
Well,
wait, wait.
don't they go and scout out like the areas and all that
It depends,
shit
but
beforehand?
professional largemouth bass fishermen, like that's what they do all fucking year long.
Do they? Okay, I need more information. So so they just drop you off. They say here's 5 miles of stream, and you can just pick wherever you
well,
want.
no fishing tournaments. Like the biggest fishing tournaments are all for largemouth bass.
the Bassmaster. Is that
Where
what
do
it's
you get
called?
Bassmaster,
Where do you get
yeah.
that? Where do you get a large?
It's like a
find it.
club that you. It's a club that you pay to be in, and you're fishing usually like smaller tournaments throughout the year that you can win. Like $1,000 here, $5,000.
No, but I'm saying where do you get a largemouth bat? Like where's that caught?
in lakes. Oh, all over the United States.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But that's the only fish they get.
largemouth bass are the number 1 tournament.
I think
trail.
I think
if you will.
noodling is a sport.
for catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What psychopath puts their fucking arm into a hole to grab a catfish?
I would
Rednecks.
do it. I think that'd be so fun.
That's
Fuck yeah.
dude. They have snapping turtles to take your hand off.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah.
That is a good story.
Yeah.
It's a great
White
story for you. How did Grandpa lose his hand?
How'd you learn snapping
yeah.
turtle?
Let me tell you a
terrible.
story.
I'm not sticking my hand in
Dude,
that shit.
I remember being in Thailand with Shoni, and they're like, "Yeah, you want to go? You want to go on the tiger thing?" No. And then fucking Shoni, there's pictures of it where he's petting one tiger, and the guy starts freaking out. They have sticks. That's all I got.
Yeah, yeah,
sticks. And the guy's banging the fucking. Shoni starts to get up, like scared. He's like, no, stay down. And the guy's banging the stick, and then they all start yelling. So I have pictures of this. The tiger is starting to. It gets up. It looks over at him. And it starts to
At
like
Shoni?
slow, and he's petting his back turn to the tiger, and he's petting another one, and it starts slow creeping.
Oh, those tranquilizers were
Like
creeping
it's
out.
stalking.
They don't even have them. They don't even have them. They just keep them well fed, and it starts stalking over, and it gets really close, and he stands up for a second, and then he sits back down, and they start banging, and they're freaking out, and he just took a little right turn. That was it.
I would have shit my fucking pants.
The pictures, he's like, he's smiling, petting the tiger.
You could
and
see
he's
the fear.
terror, and then he stands up, is really scared, and he gets down, and he looks terrified. I'm like, I'm not getting in there. You got any fucking
Hey,
mind?
make that shit a meme.
Yeah,
Fuck Shorty.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of luck.
fuck that.
Yeah,
and then
I
they were played with the elephants too. Like that elephant will take your life.
He didn't learn his lesson after that?
No, nobody did. The elephant will
that.
snatch you up.
Yeah.
I watched a documentary with elephants attacking whole Indian villages and just rampaging everybody.
Got in the way.
Got in the way.
Got in the way. I need to walk through here.
Yeah,
Fuck.
move your shit.
Death by
going back
elephant's
to
a lot cooler than death by a snapping turtle, though.
For sure.
It's more rare. maybe not. I don't know. Going back to sports, one of the craziest things I ever saw on ESPN was a chess boxing tournament.
Explain.
So you would play a game of chess, and then you would box a round of boxing afterwards, and then you'd go back and forth.
So they basically
Why?
that's not a. They just took two sports and decided to make an event out of it, pretty much.
Yeah, it's sport.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying they didn't create a new sport. They're like, oh, we're going to do a chess tournament, and then they're going to beat the shit out of each other, and then go back to playing chess.
But the deal is you have to be a world-ranked chess player to even compete.
These fucking...
Yeah,
this
we're
is,
just nerds to get knocked out.
this is ridiculous. This is why they lost 500,000 subscribers last month. You guys heard about that? ESPN?
No, ESPN did?
They lost 500,000 subscribers last month. They're
What, on
dying.
YouTube?
No, on like people who pay for subscription. Cable subscription. They're dying.
Why?
ESPN's done.
Well, it's not the cable subscription. It's the website subscription, right?
No. This is cable.
Cable?
They've been losing on average. It
how
was like
can you
100. It's like 150,000 cable subscribers, and then last month was like
because no one even really pays for cable anymore.
No one pays for cable.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck anymore. It's ridiculous, and it's because of shit like that. Your dumb fucking sport that you love.
What is it called?
Out of boxing chess?
Shoxing?
I can't remember.
Best?
I mean, dude, I remember waking up one morning and there was Scrabble on ESPN. I mean, this is years ago. They don't do this shit anymore, but
I'd watch a Scrabble tournament over a fucking chess and boxing tournament.
think about how stupid it is. Like, people watch for hours the World Series of Poker.
Dude, people will
it's
watch video game tournaments for days.
That one baffles me. Like, to this day.
I get that one.
Because you game
No,
now.
but I don't game that. I mean, I probably play like an hour or two a week.
But I'm
It's not
saying
that
you
much.
game. I don't game. I have no
Yeah.
knowledge of it at all.
I think if you play the game, it's the same thing. If you play poker, it's more interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I couldn't watch a whole tournament.
It's kind of like dude. I used to watch fishing shows. No one who doesn't fish has any interest in watching a fishing show.
Oh, that's a fish.
No,
Is that a loudmouth bass? What was it?
it's largemouth, but I like loudmouth.
That's my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't know if I can watch a fishing tournament. That sounds terrible.
It's not that fun to watch. But I'd rather watch fishing than fucking golf.
Would you consider NASCAR a sport?
I think so.
Me personally, no, but I mean it's a sport. It's just one of those things.
I think it's a sport.
I feel like the more equipment that you need and the more people around you to maintain that equipment, the less it becomes a sport. Like, hockey gets a pass because even though you have the skates on and all of that, you're still actually doing the same thing as if it was just on your feet.
Wait, so you're saying hockey is or
Hockey
not
is a sport. I'm
Okay.
saying, but the more equipment you start adding that enhances what you do, the less it's a sport, is what I feel like.
So
Yes,
all kind
right?
of racing then? Racing in general?
No,
Not a sport?
because like BMX
Motorcycle.
type shit or like motocross, like you're actually...
Why motocross and not?
Yeah, see, that's the
NASCAR?
thing. That metric is kind of off because like even like MotoGP, they're all geared up. They have a whole
Yeah.
team, but that's one of the most
protection
physical.
gear is one thing. Like, I'm talking about like anything that enhances your movement or does most of the movement for you.
Yeah, but you still have to know the machine and know how to operate
Yeah,
it.
and the reason why I say that would be different is because they actually have to move their bodies and keep their center of balance in a way you don't have to in a car.
That's true. When is it going to be robot football? That's what I need to know. And then when can you just like sponsor a
Dude,
fucking
Robot Wars, remember that show?
Hell
I
yeah.
do not.
Back
Yeah.
up. What,
Yeah.
what was that? I forgot.
Oh,
what
it was
fucking
that's
channel.
the show where they would just build one, right?
Yep, and then
it
they
really
put them in
fucked
a
shit
ring
up.
and they
Yeah.
fight each other.
That shit was dope.
See, and it was always crazy Mad Max shit.
Yeah.
Like
It
with
was.
saws and hammers and shit.
But those ones never worked. You would see them come out and you're like, oh, dude, that saw's going to get him. And no, it was the
Yeah,
one that
it
was
didn't
built
work.
like a wedge.
Yeah.
It was just a fucking wedge. It was a metal wedge. And it would
Yeah, it
just
was
go
just, like,
knock
flat,
it over.
right?
See,
Yeah.
I would watch that shit all day.
That actually sounds
that
pretty
shit
cool.
Well, it's like that
Yeah.
movie Real Steel.
What's that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like the most stupid.
You drop movie names and shit like it's common knowledge.
This is like a really stupid movie that was with what's his name that plays Wolverine?
Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackman, yeah. It was a horrible fucking movie, but it's like kind of semi-futuristic, where it's boxing but with robots, and so that people would control the robots in the boxing ring.
That
but that's
sounds
Yeah.
it was a horrible movie. But you're right though that if that was a real sport, people would watch the fuck out of it.
Of course, for sure. Yeah.
Like,
for
if
sure.
you-
Especially if you had like a sponsored robot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. If you had like these big ass like 8 foot, 10 foot tall robots just pummeling the shit out of each other,
And then
you'd
they would
watch
just
that.
be interviewing the engineers.
Yeah, nerdy ass MIT motherfuckers.
That's
like,
all
No, they'd have to have like spokesmen for the engineers.
Yeah.
Because they'd be fucking
on the spectrum as fuck.
just scared shitless.
So many people are on the spectrum. I think I've met so many people recently that you talk to them
Can't
and
look
they're
you in the
glazed
eye.
over. They fucking don't look at you. I think it's way more common than I realized.
Yeah.
You think that's what it means, or you think that they just don't care?
I don't know.
Some
Because
people-
in my
yeah.
opinion, I think most people just don't really care, so they're thinking about other things while you're talking to them, and they're just nodding in agreement.
That could be fair enough. Maybe they're hopped up on pills.
That too.
yeah,
That's
it's
pretty.
valid too.
That's a huge portion of the population just
Yeah.
on opiates.
I can't do the pill thing, man. I
Nah.
can't do it. It scares the shit out of me. I have my doctor fucked up and he gave me, I probably can't say this, but he gave me a prescription for muscle relaxers, but he gave me a year's worth on accident. Like, it was
Like with 12 refills.
yeah, it was whatever it is, like 120 pills.
Or as they
but-
call it in the Midwest, the gold mine.
yeah, right. Yeah. But then I looked at it and it said 1 of 12 or something like that.
Was it for your back?
Bro, yeah, I was like, I don't need a year's worth of muscle.
Muscle relaxers is not painkillers.
I know, it's still scary.
I just don't like when I had surgery on my wrist. Like I hated. Maybe it's because I didn't have anything to eat and I was going under surgery. But I took a bunch of Vicodin to deal with the pain, and my stomach
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah.
was
baby.
my stomach was killing me.
Yeah,
like,
no,
killing me.
Opiates or pain pills on an empty stomach is not a good idea.
Dude, I was so miserable. I couldn't even take any more pills. I called the hospital. I was like, "Can you just bring me in and just hook me up to the fucking morphine machine?" And
Yeah, you
just-
got to drink 3 beers, right? That's the
Yeah.
rule, right?
Doctors actually recommend that you have some alcohol in your stomach to absorb the.
Doc, I've been drinking all night. I'm good to go, right?
Yep, good to go.
Drink half a bottle.
No, muscle relaxers is a totally different category though. They just make you tired, dude.
Horrible. It's a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
I took
what,
one.
What do you remember? What they were? Were they Flexerol?
Oxycontin. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No.
It was heroin.
Fentanyl. 500
Fentanyl,
milligrams of
fucking
fentanyl.
They gave me a syringe and a spoon. I don't know what it is. So
One of
weird.
those rubber ties,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did finally go to one of those medicinal shops, one of the newly legal ones in California.
And what'd you get? Did you get some fucking
a
brownies?
bunch of edibles.
Weed
I
lean?
mean, it's actually pretty fucking awesome being it because like I always was not scared of doing edibles, but you never want to eat too much.
Yeah.
And they fucking tell you straight up. They're like, oh, like do this and you're good to go. If you want to try a little more, like, you know what I mean? You don't have that risk that you have when your friend bakes some fucking
No, they
brownies.
measure it out pretty,
Yeah.
stringently.
And dude, I just fucking pop. I eat them like candy now around the house.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's expensive.
I can't wait till we do a show and he accidentally eats like 3 too many or
What's
2 too many.
the Dark Star or something? It's a candy. It's like that. It's 750 milligrams.
Shut the fuck
No
up.
shit. Like
really?
if I eat
Who's
10
doing
milligram,
that?
I'm like, damn, I'm pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah, 750.
Why do you do that? Why?
If you just want to go see God for a minute, if you want
Would
to
you
talk
die,
to
though?
Jesus, no, you
No.
can't die, but
But-
you pass out.
You just do the.
But see, that's what I wonder. Like, okay, you can't die from weed, all right? That's been established. But what if you're so fucking high that you do some really dumb or fucking crazy shit that you end up dying from?
You were
mean,
gonna do that anyway.
You could probably.
I don't know.
So you could probably have a heart attack from a panic attack. So if you
That's
really,
true.
if you did go into like a full-on panic attack mode, you could have a heart attack.
See, I feel like at some point someone has to have gone into cardiac arrest from fucking freaking out on weed.
Dude, I've been so high where like I'm worried people notice. You know what I mean? Where you're like panicking inside.
Hell
Like,
yeah, dude.
inside, you're like, dude, this is it. Like, I need to go to the hospital, and people are just casually walking by you, and you're like, how do they not see this? How do they not fucking know? And you're just concentrating on fucking breathing the entire time.
Get naked.
yeah.
That's when you.
Dude, once this is so I forgot about this. So I was in high school or just after high school, and it's before I moved out, and I smoked a blunt with a couple of buddies, and I went straight home. Right, this is like from like 2 blocks away. You know, seriously, you smoke on the street. No one gives a fuck. We smoke a blunt, and then I walk to my house. I go inside. I'm the only one home. The next door house was on fire, so I fell asleep and I took a nap. Well, I wake up and the house is filled with smoke because the house next door is on fire.
How the fuck did that happen?
What do you mean? How'd the house fill up?
Yeah, no. How did the house next door was it?
Scoop burned it down.
Yeah. I threw my blunt over there.
I was done smoking, so I flicked it out the fucking window.
So I wake up and our house is filled with smoke. So I was so fucking high that I just sat on the couch and I was like, oh, this is it. Like, I can't get out of the house.
Like, I'm gonna die.
Dude, tearing up. I was like, my family just left me in here. Like no one came to get me. Like, it was like 10 minutes of this. Like and I look outside. What am I doing?
That's some total fucking pothead
Dude,
shit.
I don't know what the fuck I was even thinking. Dude, I was like tearing up. Like my family just left me in here to die.
I just love the
them.
fact that you were sitting there and you resigned yourself to the fact that you're gonna die.
Yeah, it's just smoky in my house. It's not even.
It's like, fuck.
Man, it's over. I can't even get out.
That door is probably hot. I won't even bother.
Yeah, like I just thought the house was on fire and everyone just
That's a
fucking
legitimate
left me.
thought though. If you're high as fuck though,
Yeah.
and you can't see.
Or,
But how about
or if
fight?
you just wake up and there's smoke everywhere.
Yeah, but
I think marijuana probably kills a lot of the flee or fight desire.
yeah, I mean now I'd be like dive headfirst out the window into a ninja roll, fucking
Yeah.
gun out, like who lit this
Slide
house
down
on
the
fire?
palm trees.
The palm tree.
I thought there've been a couple times smoking weed where I thought I was dying for sure.
Yeah.
I thought that one
It
time.
does. That panic attack is the worst fuck because you know it's not ending anytime soon.
And you can't get out of it. Too.
Yeah,
That's
you're
the problem.
stuck. Oh my god.
I had a friend that actually went to the hospital, freaked out, and it did all the tests. Like, dude, you're just high.
It's just a panic attack, dude. That's what it
Not,
does.
the
Dude,
doctor
there-
comes in,
My
not
bad.
dying, just high.
People who have fucking like bad anxiety, they'll go to the hospital like once a week.
Damn.
Because they're really concerned that when they have a panic attack that they're actually having a heart attack. Because the symptoms they're almost fucking like, if you look at the symptoms of a heart attack
Yeah, it's
versus
the
a
same.
panic attack, it's almost exactly the same.
Really?
I have a friend who was prescribed for his hangovers. He was prescribed Xanax by his doctor.
Oh yeah, I would get the worst fucking anxiety. Not when I started drinking in my early days, but towards in the last like I don't know, call it 8 years. I would have the worst anxiety the next day. Like I'd be sitting at work, just like
Oh yeah.
and my palms would be sweating, and it just took everything in my fucking power to not lose my shit.
Dude, I've told the story on here before about when I was coming back from Vegas and I was having a full-on panic attack on the plane.
It's the worst shit ever.
It's
You
on a
remember
plane
those
too.
cops?
Oh.
You remember those cops that called 911? It's a famous.
Oh yeah,
911.
that one that guy that was high as shit.
Yeah, they had edibles. They were at both. There was a married couple. They ate edibles, and they called 911. And the guy, he's saying like, "I think we're gonna die." And they're like, "What happened, sir?" He's like, "We ate marijuana. I think we're gonna die." Like, you're not gonna die. You'll be
He
all
was
right.
pretty calm though. Was like
Yeah.
he wasn't that panicked.
And he was like, "You guys need to send an ambulance, though. Like, we're gonna die. We're gonna die."
Dude, I know the feeling. It gives me anxiety thinking about
It does, yeah. Of course, they got fired. Like, you can't eat edibles. You're a fucking cop, you idiot.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather straight up, if I were in that situation, I would rather die
Then be no. Yeah.
than them know that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with that whole consequences of all
I'll
that
die
shit.
for sure.
Yeah, just let
Oh,
me
you're
die.
never living that down.
You can't.
Ever. Even
can't.
at your funeral, you're going to be the guy who called 911 thinking he was dying and didn't die.
that is the story a bunch of people would tell.
Oh, yeah,
for
you're
sure.
never living it down. No way.
You hear about Dave? He shit himself.
That's the best. You know he shit himself, right? Died crying like a little bitch.
The only thing worse than getting that like anxiety panic attack thing when you're too high is when you're drunk as shit and you get the spins from smoking weed.
The worst.
Or
That-
cigarettes.
I
Cigarettes
don't
happens
get it
as well.
from cigarettes,
Yeah,
but
I
from the weed is like, dude. The last time because I used to smoke. You know, I never smoked a lot of weed, but if it was in front of me, I'd smoke. And the last time I smoked when I was drunk was actually in San Francisco, and it was the same thing you're saying. It's like there was just I was talking to a dude in the street after the bars closed, and he was just smoking a blunt, and he just passed it to me, and you just start smoking.
Yeah, peer pressure's a son of a bitch.
Yeah. All right, you got me.
Hey, you want some? Sure.
Yes.
So I ended up like smoking this big ass blunt with this dude, and then we went to what's that Mexican place in Mission El Farolitos or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like one of like the big late night spots. So I had a big ass fucking burrito, and then went back to my boy's place, and I plopped down on the couch. And it was at that moment that like the alcohol and the weed and everything just started like
and
coming
that
together.
burrito.
No.
And the burrito, dude. And, like the burrito wasn't even like partially digested, and I'm already
Wasn't
just,
even in your stomach yet, dude.
Like you could see the ingredients, like specific ingredients coming out when I was puking.
But it's that blunt though. It's the blunt wrap. That's the problem. Especially if you don't buy like an actual blunt
You
wrap.
think that was it?
Oh,
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
think it's just
the leaf.
I
Mac
think it's
Dre
just
hood
weed.
wraps.
Yep.
I've had the same thing happen just doing bong hits when
I
I'm
think
drunk.
it's just weed. A lot of people
Yeah.
I've talked to, like, it's if you're drunk to that point where you're like you close to getting the spins anyway. I mean, at least for me, anytime I would smoke when I was that drunk, it would be instantaneous. As soon as I take like 2 hits of whatever device I was smoking with, I'd puke immediately. It'd be like, bleh,
that, yeah, and I would do it all the time like an idiot.
bleh, bleh.
puke until you're dry heaving. Oh my god, it's
That's
awful.
the worst. The spins are. There's nothing worse than the spins.
No.
That's legit. There's nothing worse than the spins.
He's like, I just gotta sit down.
The only thing I can do is just sit in the shower for like an hour.
Yeah, that's probably it. I was gonna say, other than that, you just make yourself vomit. I got to the point where if I got the spins, I just shoved my whole fist down my throat.
For sure.
But you still have the spins. That's what
Yeah,
sucks.
but it's not as bad.
It's not nearly
Yeah.
as bad. Yeah.
Like when you're legitimately laying on your bed and everything in the room is doing figure eights, you're like, I'm gonna vomit.
It gets better once you get to the stomach bile.
a couple of years ago, I went to one of those wine. They have like wine bars in San Diego. I don't like that shit. I don't do that shit. Some girl fucking talked me into doing it.
Never again.
Never again. And of course, I drink like 3 bottles of wine. I don't fucking drink wine.
Yeah,
We're
you just
super
fucking- yeah.
fucked up. And then I'm at the house just spinning, and I had to, exactly what you're saying. Had to go pull the trigger,
Yeah.
threw up all of my bathroom.
Was it red wine too?
Yeah, and it looked like someone died in there.
Yeah,
It looked like
I can
just-
imagine the volume of vomit that
Nah.
you have compared to somebody like Brad
Just
or myself.
imagine 3 full bottles of wine.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
dude.
just chucking it.
The Andre the Giant documentary, they were saying the dude would like start his day or start his after the wrestling events with a case of wine.
I like
Not
this
a
guy.
bottle of wine, a case of wine. And then he would move to
Good
like
man.
like 30 packs of beer.
Who was the Run DMC guy who died?
Jam Master Jay?
Jam Master Jay. Yeah. He would. They were saying he would drink so much booze that he would have cases of 40s in his trunk.
Really?
Yeah, and he
God
would
bless
just
him.
down 40s all day long.
OE, what was he doing? Was it
I don't
Mickey's?
know, probably. No, what's that? Country town or
Oh, Country Club.
country club?
Country Club. Oh my God! When I
Right.
first moved down to San Diego, they had the Country Club. It was like 3 for $3.
Yeah. I think I saw one there. It's literally 89 cents
Oh my God!
Jesus, what's in that thing?
for a 40. I mean, that's a steal.
It is.
That shit was,
We should see if we can find that shit again because I haven't seen one in a while.
What's St. Ives?
Yeah.
St. Ives was another one. Yeah.
Horrible.
King Cobra.
King Cobra or a Steel Reserve. If
Steel
you want to
Reserve.
Steel
die,
Reserve, oh.
if you want to die, drink a Steel Reserve.
High
It's-
Gravity.
I'm getting one on the way.
Remember
home.
Steel Reserve High Gravity?
What do you mean? Just get a bunch for the next show.
I'm getting fuck the next show. We're doing that in 10 years. I'm drinking tonight, and I'm drinking Steel Reserve till I throw up.
Oh, God,
Fuck
Steel
you
Reserve
guys.
is
I kind
so
of want to
gross.
do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get fucking hammered until my girlfriend comes over and just annoy the shit out of her. That's like my favorite
Hey,
thing.
just drink a 40 with a do-rag New York style.
Yeah, I just
we-
gotta find one.
Can we? I think we should end the show on the note of my new favorite thing is to get drunk and annoy my fucking girlfriend.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago she was so mad because I wouldn't stop talking. I was all fucking drunk. You know,
Yeah,
she-
you do get chatty when you
Yeah,
drink.
and I
Yeah.
knew I was pissing her off, so of course you gotta
Yeah, you gotta do it more.
Yeah, pulling on her shirt and shit. Like take that off, take that off. Hey, girl.
If you ever drink it,
show me your titties.
Just let me see them titties.
if you're ever drinking, and you can't find Scoop. Just go look out front of the bar somewhere, and he's talking to some like random person about
Hell
some.
yeah. Hell yeah, we're talking about the Illuminati.
Yeah, right.
We're talking Suge Knight killed Tupac.
He did.
I mean,
a
that's
fact.
Yeah, that's not even Illuminati.
Yeah, that's facts.
You guys ready to drop the E? Get the fuck out of Dodge so Scoop can get drunk off fucking Steel Reserve and annoy his girlfriend?
Do Country Club like a man.
Uno,
Hey.
dos, tres.
Dos cervezas.
Not today, dude.